is Alicia with the Desert Winds, back on our armor here. A step I did not bother to film that I did on this, and you're probably noticing, is glitter. I painted them with glitter. I didn't see a reason to make a video. If you can't figure out how to take glitter paint and paint onto something, then I can't help you. Anyways, we're now to, I guess I could call it the fun part. I've got my slate here. I have it already cut into what I want it to be. This is mainly just a tabard, a little bit of shading for the arms. And I'm riveting the scale pieces on to make this nice, pretty scale. So, I've drawn a line for pretty much where I want everything to line up. And you can have it line up on the line, under the line, just over the line, whatever, so long as you remain consistent with it and try and keep each of the lines apart. So here I am, I'm trying to get it on the line, and I try and make it so that I'm lining up. My scales, they're slightly overlapping. You could just have them spaced apart. I like them a little overlapping. And also, it makes it so that the point is down near where the previous row overlaps. Now, because I'm doing it this way is why I'm not just doing a bunch of holes across the line. I need to see how they line up one to the other. And as you probably discovered, there's a slight difference in where the holes ended up going through all those layers as I was doing it. They're pretty close, but they're not identical. So, I can get this on my line that I drew. I can see that through the holes. I have this kind of edged up. I can move it back and forth, but I like the placement on that. I take my hard leather, or if you have plastic or whatever you're using underneath, so that when you drill your holes, they do not go all the way through. And I use a slightly smaller hole than I did when I punched these holes into the scale pieces, because I'm just wanting to go through this suede now. Quite want to go through, but at least I now know where my holes are. Went through. Try not to hammer your hand. It can all be holes. So now I've got my holes. Okay. I set those aside. I've got these nice bags. I'll pull them out. Hopefully you can see them here. Of grommets that I got. Not grommets, sorry. What are they called? Studs. Rivets, that's what they are, sorry. Brain is slightly turned off here. So I've got my rivets, and they come in two parts. There's the pontic, and then the top. Now, my husband, being the sweetheart he is, went out and got these for me. But it doesn't take much to look at it and go, my leather's not that thick. So, they do come in smaller sizes. I recommend trying to get a size appropriate to the project you're doing. But if you can't get them quite perfect, go a little bit bigger. Or just always go bigger and then just do what I'm doing here. We're going to trim them down. So, I place it through the holes at the back. I then set my scale on top. Oh, nice, pretty. And then I take clippers to clip them. Now these are not designed for this, but they work really well. They were picked up to cut some fencing. I don't want them completely flush down. You can use other ones. I've used these, but the cutter on them just isn't that great. I also have this nice tool, recommended, but I don't want it all the way down flat with it. Otherwise I would use this one if I wanted to go flush, but I don't. I want to have a little bit of a gapping up. So I'm just going to use this, or any other wire cutter. I'm going to cut it where there's still a little bit of a top coming in. Now, no matter what tool I use to cut them, it always seems to do the same thing, which it does right here. It kind of makes them squished and flattened in. So then I take my little pliers from my jewelry crafting stuff, and I kind of reshape them back more rounded. And take my top, and I get them on. And I have this nice little tool that we got same time we got my rivets. It is completely flat on one end, but it's slightly beveled in over here, so that when you place the beveled end on top of your cap, which is also beveled, and I pound it down, and boom, it goes flat. That ain't coming off. That's staying there. That is permanent. And you end up with the back looking something like that. Now, because this is suede, there is a thickness to it, so I pounded it down into the thickness, but it helps make it nice and flat. I don't have any curved edges that are going to hook up and catch my clothing from underneath, which is really nice. And I'm just going to follow along this line until I get them all on there, which I do suspect will take quite a bit of time. So be prepared for the long haul or to take plenty of breaks. I'll do one more with you here just so I get a better idea of all the steps involved again. I put my hardened leather underneath. I lined up my next tail here. Punch my hole. Not folding. There we go. And there we go. And you just continue on until you're all done. Hope to see your project.